Exterminator 87 here, back out in the woods after a couple little shooting demos out in the indoor range. I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and I did that shooting ballistic test a couple years ago with the water jugs, about 5 rounds on each one, with all these different handgun and rifle rounds. And I want to do a little modified version of that where I shoot something else. And I've been thinking about it. I saw someone comment on another one of my videos, probably that one, about shooting cinder blocks or concrete blocks. And I decided to kind of limit it to the common rounds you find everywhere for the most part. Not like all the weird ones like 460 and stuff like that I did last time with the water jugs, but I got concrete blocks I bought on sale. I bought like 15 of them. Oops. And I'm going to shoot them with 9mm, 40, 45, 38, 357, 44 Magnum, 10mm, and 454 Casull for the handguns, 12 gauge Buckshot and Slug for the shotgun, 5.56, 7.62 by 39, 308, and at the end I might try 50 cal just for the heck of it. I'm pretty sure I already know what that's going to do. And this isn't going to be scientific, because you could argue that different handgun barrels and rifle barrels might have different effect another time, or the bullet weights, or plus PMO. There's so many variables, but we're just going to kind of do this for fun today and just visually see what your common things you find, like Full Metal Jacket 9, Full Metal Jacket 40, Jacket Saw Point 44 Magnums, Full Metal Jacket 5.56s, stuff like that, due to these different concrete blocks. And we're just going to see how it goes then. Should be fun and interesting. The first handgun we're going to shoot at blocks today, 9mm with 115 grain Full Metal Jacket ammo. I hit that low, I'm going to shoot it higher. There we go.
Didn't come through.
Most of these rounds, the handgun rounds, aren't going through the block. See, I hit it in the solid area the first time I just did it, so we'll go with this as our real round. It did go through one side and didn't cause any damage to the back side.
Did you get your finger through it?
Yeah, that's the test. Does the finger fit?
The finger is big. That's from the last one.
A piece of jacket.
Yeah.
I'll shoot it
I bet that bad boy disintegrated in there.
Let's hit it a couple more times. Made it through after kind of jackhammering our way through the middle of the block, shooting the same area over and over. So if you want to shoot through a center block wall, you gotta shoot the same spot over and over with a handgun. Most of the handgun rounds don't want to go through it.
Yeah, they don't.
Next up, for the second pistol we're going to be testing, we're going to shoot 180 grain 40 Smith & Wesson Full Metal Jacket. So the 40 hit right here. It did penetrate block. And like the 9, it didn't go all the way through. I suspect I could jackhammer my way into it though.
Let me reload.
Hurry up.
Ready? I ain't actually got no ammo in this.
You ready?
Yeah. Boom! 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 I hit hit every one of them.
And now I have someone in my video go boom, boom, boom. Crazy person.
Make sure you put that one in there.
I can't take it out. It's during the footage.
Oh, that's very true.
Nick likes to taint everything. Unsurprising, we were able to smash our way through with the 40 after multiple rounds. There's a nice mushroomed bullet right there. And I did shoot it low for fun with my crazy friend yelling boom in the background. .45 ACP, 230 grain full metal jacket. Looks like the 45 made it through one side. Exit hole. It went through the block one side. I guess we could hit it with a couple more.
I get the chip
Ready?
tapping and yip yapping and all that.
So multiple 45s can and will finish off a cinder block. It just takes a mag or so. And there's some bullets laying around in the area. 200 grain, 10mm auto. I don't know how hot these are. They're just PMC. They're probably not loaded full potential. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to put one in it. .10mm. So I don't know how hot the 10mm were, but it did go through the block. There's my finger. It doesn't look like it did too much to the back side, but the bullet did lose velocity and bounce out the side, and it's still really hot. I'll hit it with a couple more. Fire in the hole. So I kind of cut a strange line right here with the 10mm. Hit one time down there. These had enough force to crack the top off the block. .38 special, 132 grain full metal jacket out of a GP 100. I hit a little bit high here. Ow, that's hot still. Ow. The 38 special mushroomed on impact and did not make it inside, but it did knock some stuff down. after a couple more rounds, I did punch through the side of the block and took off the side with the 38 special rounds. I don't see any more laying around though. Now we're going to shoot a 158 grain, 357 Magnum, jacketed soft point. I wish it was full metal jacket, but it's all I had available at the time. It's going to be out of a 4-inch revolver, Ruger GP 100. So 357 went clean through here. May have disintegrated on impact. It didn't make it all the way through. Looks like it made a little impression there though. It's hit or miss with handgun rounds.
Hey.
So jacketed soft point round on the block, not very effective, but I did kind of hit it in the middle here, so that could have been part of it. Looks like there's a piece of jacketing. No, that's a full-on bullet. Or it mushroomed against the back of the cinder block. But handgun rounds aren't very good on these.
Okay, I'm good now. Go ahead. I think. I guess. I don't know.
Next up, we're going to be shooting a 240 grain jacketed soft point from a Smith & Wesson Model 629 44 Magnum. Let's go look at it.
Take a few more shots at it. I did a pretty good blast on the inside.
So the jacketed soft point 44 did a little bit less than expected. It went through one side completely. I think it disintegrated back here. It's a little disappointing, but whatever. I'm gonna shoot it some more. Now, like I said, this video is not scientific or anything. It's just for fun, seeing different effects. And like this 44, it just has a 4-inch barrel. You might argue results would be different if it had a little bit longer barrel on it. Who knows? There's too many variables with that, and different bullets. It's hard to keep it consistent. The 454 might perform better because it's got a 7.5-inch barrel. There's way too many variables. Could argue plus P ammo, all kinds of things.
Better not put that on the video either. But I just had my mouth off.
I'm not, you're talking now though. Take a few more shots at it. Take a few more shots at it.
What cinder block?
Weird. So, even though it was jacketed soft point and it didn't perform too well on the cinder block with the first shot, it still decimated after 5 more. And left a little hole in the ground here. Whew, it's hot out here. Alright. For the last one, I thought it'd be fun to shoot a block with a 454 Casull with a 260 grain Full Metal Jacket Magtech bullet. Let's see if I can hit something. Scope's been hit or miss. I think that one did it in. So the 454 Casull totally took off the top of the block. Not entirely unexpected though. I'm gonna do the shotguns next. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's not gonna do much, I know it isn't, but Hornady Zombie Max double aught buckshot and a Winchester Super X 3-inch slug, 1 ounce I believe. No, that blew the hell out of that block. Actually did a lot more to the block than I thought it would. 12 gauge power. 3-inch slug. Vaporized. The 12 gauge 3-inch slug. Well, I can't tell how much of the block it went through because the thing exploded. That's good results though, right there. The first cartridge we're going to shoot at the blocks from our rifle is going to be the 556 cartridge. I think these were 55 grain. I don't really remember. I think these were 55 grain. I'm not for sure though. I'll update it in the video if it wasn't. .556, aiming at that block on the end there, almost. Let's go check it out. I hit it dead center right here in the block. It came out right here. It did leave little pieces of jacket in here. Made an impression back here. I guess it hit it hard enough to take out part of it. I'm gonna hit it a couple more times just to see if we can punch through this block. After a handful of 556 rounds on this block, it's caused some pretty good damage to it, but it might live to fight another day. I'm gonna set it aside. For our next rifle round, we're gonna be shooting some 122 grain Full Metal Jacket 7.62 by 39 millimeter. Round hit right there, went through, and that one went through both sides of the block. I'm sure some guys on the Sega forum would argue the more effective AK round over the 5.56 any day anyway. Maybe I'll just edit that so it loses, who knows. Let's put put a few more rounds in it. That block's toast. Next up, we're going to shoot some 149 grain 7.62 by 51 millimeter NATO. Fire in the hole. That really cracked it pretty good. Yeah, 308 is no, or 7.62 by 51 is no joke. Oh hell. Just for fun, I know what it's gonna do after all these other guns by now, but 660 grain 50 BMG. Hopefully I can hit something like this. Nope. So I did hit that block with the 50 cal. It knocked it over, and it pretty well blew it in half. There's a piece way back here. Some pieces over here. Here's where it hit the ground. Kept going right through the block. As you can see with the block behind me, various rounds are effective after multiple shots. Most of the handguns do not perform that great on concrete unless you shoot them a couple times. This was not a scientific test though, this was just for fun so you can see the different effects the bullets have close up, and a lot of it was testing my new GoPro camera and the editing software I got. I hope you continue to watch Exterminator 87 channel. And subscribe, like it, comment, whatever you want to do. And maybe we'll see you next time when I do something else just for fun.